Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Harihi Om. Reading of English magazine Chinmaya Udghosh, inspiring youth to look ahead. The gurus of yore were embodiments of spiritual awakening, social reform, and unending compassion. While we seek the Lord through their teachings, we end up finding the same Lord in their manifestations. This year on Shankar Jayanti 20th April and Ramanuja Jayanti 21st April, rededicate yourself to living a life envisaged by their glorious wisdom. Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Dear reader, editor's note. We live in the digital age, and our actions are further magnified by our digital footprint. But it on social media, be it on social media or in our real life, a large part of who we are and what we entertain repeatedly determines our future actions and shapes our personalities. The cover story attempts to show a mirror to our online behavior to alter our offline tendencies. It is sure to lead to interesting insights about one's own self. While we venture into the real world, we are sure to be confronted by our own desires, fears, ambitions, and aspirations. Perhaps the stories contained in Let Us Go, Ramayana Reboot, and Leap to Liberty can help us figure our way out through these emotions. It's great time to be alive up and in the world that is constantly changing. Let us lead through a meaningful transformation within ourselves first. Have an adventurous April, love editors. What is in? Leap to Liberty, Demolisher of Demons. You have got a point. The means knew the career that redesigns everything. India first, navigating through the energy crisis. Mindful whispers alter the algorithm. Let us go. Truck seat MBAI 1. Ramayana Reboot Leadership Part 6. Home for Life. Dare to lift yourself. Relative reality. Light-hearted WhatsApp TITI Destiny Math Musings cover special annual. DM for life. अच्छा, figure it out. Archipelago names of the 12 Adityas, roots to our roots, prayers, wise nuggets. Hanumanji. बुद्धिर्बलं यशोधैर्यं निर्भयत्वमरोगताम् अजाड्यं वाक्पटुत्वं च हनुमत्स्मरणात् भवेत्. Intelligence, strength, fame, fortitude, fearlessness, health, proactiveness, no laziness, and eloquence. In speech, all these are bestowed upon one who remembers, meditates on Lord Hanuman. This year Hanumanji Jayanti was on 2nd April 2026. Leap to Liberty, an article by Param Puja Swami Swarupananda, Demolisher of Demons. We salute this exceptional hero who crushed the Rakshasas demons as though they were paltry mosquitoes. I remember an occasion when, as children, we were traveling by rail with our cousins and got stranded at Karjat in Maharashtra. Since there was no place to go, we had to spend the night in the waiting room at the railway station. Unfortunately, the place was full of blood sucking mosquitoes, and we just could not sleep. In those dim lights, our protective mothers remained awake, and every time we heard the clap of their hands, we would be thrilled knowing that some mosquitoes had made their doom, and we would be able to catch a few minutes of precious sleep. It is said in the Ramayana that Sri Ram felt very relieved at the advent of autumn, as it heralded the end of mosquitoes during the torrential rainy season. Just as the mighty ocean appeared like a puddle in comparison to Hanuman's leap, in much the same way he reduced the Rakshasas, the greedy evildoers who live by harming others, into mosquitoes. Who knows what we were in our previous births? Perhaps we were asuras and or even trivial mosquitoes who were touched either by Sri Ram or the devotee of the Lord. That we were blessed to have a Mahapurush like Pujya Gurudev in our lives. Goswami Tulsidas clearly states, without the association of saints and sages, there is no wisdom, and without Lord's grace, such association is not possible. Even if we have accumulated millions of punyas, merits across countless lives, it is only through the blessings and grace of Bhagavan that we are able to get satsang, enabling us to find the Guru and become disciple. Such a blessing is indeed rare. The means method, you have got a point, an article by Adityan Divakar Vidya. Check CIRS. Normally, we would expect a varied collection of points for your deep contemplation and sincere implementation. But this article is regarding something different. This is a singular strategy to better our usage of the world's most valuable resource, time. It is multifaceted, tremendously impactful, and relatively simple, given that one has enough willpower to see it through fully. Aims to identify our primary distractions, to quantify the degree of our presence in our work, and to rectify our deviations and optimize our focus. Equipment: a notebook, a pen, phone, timer, optional, an alert mind most important. Step 1: at the beginning of the day, write down your complete schedule for the day. Then set a timer on the phone for 30 minutes. If no timer is available, then you must remain alert enough catch yourself at 30-minute intervals. Step 2, in your notebook, create a single column divided into 48 blocks or two columns of 24 each. As per your convenience, each block here represents 30 minutes of your day. Continue with your regular routine. Exactly 30 minutes afterwards, when the timer rings, pause. Step 3, write down the activity that occupied most of your time in the previous 30 minutes. Your primary activity, writing a school essay, scrolling Instagram, eating lunch, or even just talking, are all valid entries. Don't simply scribble down your scheduled activity for this period. Write down what you actually did. A simple keyword will do. Note, utmost honesty is required for this activity. Step 4, after writing down the activity, enter the self rating of how fully engaged you were while doing it. Use a scale. If you found yourself in a virtuosic flow state, then give yourself a 10 out of 10. If your mind was gaily strolling into other engagements every 2 seconds, then only 1 out of 10. Step 5, reset the timer and repeat steps 3 and 4 throughout the day, filling one block after every 30-minute interval. If you miss blocks, recollect your tasks and complete them. But remember, the goal is not to miss any block. Observations and conclusions. By the end of the day, you will have a complete record of the activities that took up your time. This is an honest, transparent record of what you truly did. Look at it, read
Jaya Shri
Now compare
Ram,
this
Jaya
to your
Raghuram,
planned schedule
Janaki
for the day.
Jeevan Sundar Ram, Devaganarchita